If there are any idiots in the room, will they please stand up? Said the sarcastic teacher. After a long silence, one freshman rose to his feet. Now then, mister, why do you consider yourself an idiot? Zrania, teacher inquired with a sneer. Well, actually, I don't, said the student, but I hate to see you standing up there all by yourself. My boss was honest with me today. He pulled up to work with his sweet new car this morning, and I complimented him on it. He replied, well, if you work hard, set goals, stay determined, and put in long hours, I can get an even better one next year. A man is walking through the woods when he sees a bear charging at him. He books it, but he knows he can't outrun a bear for long, so he starts praying, Dear Lord, I beseech thee. Please, O Lord, please let this bear be a Christian. The bear catches up to him, knocks him down on the ground, then gets on its knees and says, Dear Lord, thank you for this food I am about to receive. A guy is sitting at home when he hears a knock at the door. He opens the door and sees a snail on the porch. He picks up the snail and throws it as far as he can. A year later, there's another knock at the door. He opens it and sees the same snail. The snail says, What was that all about? During my checkup, I asked the doctor, Do you think I'll live a long and healthy life then? He replied, I doubt it somehow. Mercury is in Uranus right now. I said, I don't go in for any of that astrology nonsense. He replied, Neither do I. My thermometer just broke. Tim decided to tie the knot with his longtime girlfriend. One evening, after the honeymoon, he was organizing his golfing equipment. His wife was standing nearby watching him. After a long period of silence, she finally speaks. Tim, I've been thinking, now that we're married, maybe it's time you quit golfing. You spend so much time on the course, you could probably get a good price for your clubs. Tim gets this horrified look on his face. She says, Darling, what's wrong? For a minute there, you were beginning to sound like my ex-wife. Ex-wife, she screams. I didn't know you were married before. I wasn't, he replied. My nagging wife died suddenly on a trip to Jerusalem. Funeral director. Sir, it would cost about $45,000 if we send her home back to the States, or $500 if we bury her here in Jerusalem. Me. Ship her home? Funeral director. But sir, why don't you bury her here in the Holy Land and you can save money? Me. A long time ago, a man was buried here, and 3 days later he rose from the dead. I can't take that chance.